was like life after college, and now we're currently in year 2 in life after college. But before we get into that, bro, how was your day? What you do today?
How was my day, bro? My day was chill, bro. I didn't really do much, bro. Black Ops 7 dropped, so I've been trying that out, bro. Low key, bro. All that hate niggas been giving it, bro. I've been fucking with it, bro. I ain't gonna cap, bro. I've been fucking with it, bro. I've been fucking with it. Not the zombies. That shit ass, bro. Anybody who like that shit, bro, we gonna have to fight, bro, because that shit is terrible. They ever make that shit again, bro, I'm gonna have some problem with Activision, nigga.
The zombies that bad?
That shit is terrible, gang. Like when I say,
I feel like
terrible, bro, that shit is ass, bro. It's like, bro, you ever play Warzone, bro?
I play Warzone like no, actually that was Advanced Warfare. Never mind. No,
bro, but it's literally Warzone zombies, bro. So it's like a Warzone. So the aesthetic of the maps is like a fucking Warzone map. But then they instead of shooting niggas, you just shooting AI zombies, bro. And it's just like, bro, and they try to like make a compelling story, right? The story, alright, but it's like, bruh, go back to the scrapping board with that shit, bro. Scrap everything you did with this shit and make something new, bro. That shit is ass, bro. And apparently, bro, me and CJ was talking about the campaign too, bro. That shit ass too, bro. Bro, you fighting boss in the campaign, bro. You fighting a huge ass human, bro. How does it lead up to that? I don't fucking know, bro. I don't know what the hell they doing. But other than that, bro, I say I've been fucking with it because the multiplayer, that shit kind of smooth, bro. Got some good ass maps in that shit, bro. The gunplay nice, bro. That shit feel way better than Black Ops 6, bro. So it's like, hey, that part of it, I'm fucking with it, bro. But that's it, bro. What I spend,
that's real, bro.
What I spend $70 on that shit? Hey, y'all, don't spend 70. Fuck no, don't
really?
spend $70.
So basically only the multiplayer good.
Yes, that's the only thing good about that shit, bro. Unless in the future they drop a banger ass zombie map, bro. Only thing good about it is multiplayer, bro. No bullshit.
What are the chances do you think that? What are the chances of that happening? You think?
Shit, bro. That's a fucking 2 out of 10 chance that shit would happen, bro. That shit's terrible.
That's real. See, and even too with like the whole and it was crazy too. I had joined the Discord before we hopped in the call. CJ was like, because CJ was playing he was playing Black Ops the new Call of Duty.
Mm-hmm.
But why he said it's already some people prestige. I'm like, when the game came out, he was like yesterday or today. I said, damn, bro,
that shit came out yesterday. My first game on, bro. Niggas was pushing prestige 3, bro. I'm like, y'all, bro, y'all don't like this shit that much, bro. Come on now.
Was there like a early access?
That's the thing. It was an early access in the game. Okay, it was an early access on the 13th, bro, and the game released on the 14th. So they only been playing that bitch for 2 days. You telling me you already almost prestige 4?
Crazy. Yeah,
that's crazy to me still, bro.
I wonder if people who like if it's either easy to promote or them motherfuckers literally just playing that shit night day, like not doing nothing.
I mean, the first couple levels feel easy to promote, but like I think I got like 3-4 hours on the game, right, of just playing multiplayer, right? And bro, I'm only level 18, bro. No bullshit.
Yeah.
No bullshit. And it's not even like I suck, bro. Like I be stomping niggas. Like these lobbies easy, bro. And it's just like, bro, the fact that niggas are almost prestige 4 mean they've been playing that shit since like non-stop, bro. Fucking Amazon shifts playing that shit, bro, until they go to sleep, bro. Wake up, play that shit again. Like, it's like, bro, y'all got it, bro. Y'all that Call of Duty niggas, y'all got it. They ain't doing that shit. But, hey,
yeah, bro, that's actually kind of crazy. Like me, I can only tolerate the Call of Duty lobbies until, cause y'all, for anybody know me, I do not play Call of Duty. Anybody know me, I do not play Call of Duty. I play for fun, but I am not good at that game, and I could admit with confidence I am straight dookie at Call of Duty.
But you play Battlefield. You play Battlefield.
Yeah, but I ain't good at Battlefield. No, I play Battlefield for fun, bro. I play Battlefield. Okay, so when I had Battlefield 4, bro, I was really going into it for more of like the simulation of like what it was like. Bro, because every time I'm playing, bro, I'm spawning in jets. And I ain't even fighting other jets, bro. I'm focused on killing niggas on the ground.
Yup. I remember, nigga, you flew us into a pole one time on Battlefield 1, bro. I never forget that shit, bro. I was trusting your driving and everything, bro. We was on a getaway mission, bro. You fly straight into a pole, bro.
Yeah, and it was funny too before you, because I remember you spawned on the plane because you jumped out before. You jumped out and then you would die and then you spawned on the plane. High key, I was chilling, bro, because I've been flying.
Yeah, you was, bro, because I jumped out. Yeah. Bro, I jumped out because I thought you was gonna crash that bitch, bro. And you did like the most crazy maneuver ever and saved yourself, bro. I'm like, I did that for no reason. You was studied. You was studied. That's what got me confidence to hop back in that bitch, bro.
Yo, let's go back in there. I said, nah, that shit was
bro. But I brought that up because, bro, we gotta hop on that Battlefield 6 Battle Royale, bro. Apparently that shit free, bro. We gotta try that shit, bro. You might fuck with that.
How long is free for?
I think it's just free forever, bro. I don't know.
What?
Yeah.
Is that so? What's the Battle Royale? Is it just like?
It's just, you know, like any battle. It's more like Warzone, but it's like Battlefield, bro. So you getting tanks and shit. You getting jets, helicopters, bro. It's more Battlefield.
Is it like?
What you mean? What's up?
Is it like your original Battle Royale when like they got a zone closing and stuff?
So
like that?
yeah, they got a zone closing, but it's like everything's the Battlefield twist. So it's like it got the zone closing, but the zone closing is a big ass fire, bro. And you can't go in that bitch, and if you go close to that bitch, you gonna start burning, bro. So it's not like niggas finna fight you in zone and shit, bro. It forces you to like go out and fight niggas, bro, and like get into helicopters and tanks and shit, bro. It's like Battlefield, but it's just you got a zone closing now, bro. Basically, you just loot up and you got a zone closing, bro. But with all the Battlefield aesthetics, bro. I think it's pretty damn cool, bro, because it makes that shit feel like very realistic, and it's not gonna be like fast, sweaty like Call of Duty. It's gonna be more like, okay, we gonna loot up, bro. We gonna set up somewhere, bro. This gonna be our market. We gonna kill niggas. It's like Hunger Games type shit, bro. That's what it seemed like to me.
I don't know if I like it though, cause I'm just not like the big Battle Royale.
No, I feel you, bro,
you know
but like,
I mean?
it don't hurt to try. You feel me? You never know. You feel me? You never know. Cause
I'm
I'm not like a big fan of like, cause I never really liked Warzone, bro, and that's like more of like the aesthetic of it. So I'm never like a big fan. But like since Battlefield popping, it's like, okay, it don't hurt to try. Maybe like it feels completely different.
Warzone. No, I have played Warzone. I do remember. That's the one where, yeah, okay, I remember now.
Yeah.
Like that's a Battle Royale too, right?
Yeah.
That Battle Royale. Yeah, okay, I have played that. I didn't play that for a while, but I do remember that though.
Yeah, I played it like a couple times, bro. It wasn't for me, bro. But yeah, bro, is my shirt on backward? Crazy. Anyways, bro. Yeah, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and pass the mic back to you, Gango.
But yeah, so I'm glad that your day's going well. You chilling and looking forward to playing some Call of Duty. Hopefully we could play some Sparking Zero or Valorant or something.
Yes, bro.
You know,
we got to play Sparking Zero, bro.
Yeah, y'all hop on that because I do not have Call of Duty.
This nigga. You and Sparking Zero don't really match, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? Because like, I always gotta put them hands on you in Sparking Zero.
We need to check and see if they got some replays saved from our fights. Cause I know that was one, and specifically when you posted that video on TikTok yesterday, when we was in that era, yeah, I could admit you'd be my ass. But the last couple fights we had on that game, I was the one in the lobbies cooking. So
okay, whoa.
We finna get back.
You're not finna say in the lobbies cooking, nigga.
We gonna talk about Sparking Zero another time. You gonna beat your ass in that game? We can hop on that shit. And put that.
Bro, you're not finna whip my ass.
Put the out there. I'm gonna hit the Ultra 6.
He's not gonna whip my ass. Like between y'all and me, bro, he the weakest link. Bro. It's me, CJ, and then it's him, like, right? But like it's me, CJ, like right here.
It's actually me,
CJ, and then LeVon is like all the way down there.
CJ,
you feel me? So,
and Xavier not even on the frame, bro. Me, I'm right here. CJ right here.
Who hit S first? Who hit S first? I did. Bro? No, you fucking. You just gonna lie like that?
Actually, no, you did. I hit it second though. Did you?
Actually, CJ hit it second.
I hit it first.
No, you didn't. Stop your fucking
I hit it first
line.
and then I demoted, bro. I hit it first.
No, you didn't, bro. No, you didn't. Because I hit it first, bro.
I'm talking about A.
Yeah, you hit A first. You hit A first.
I hit A first.
You was chilling in A for a hot minute before we even touched that bitch. I'll give you that, bro.
Yeah, I was.
But the minute I touched A, nigga, I zoomed through that bitch, bro. And like, I ain't gonna brag about that, bro.
You was playing more than me.
I was for that time, but the minute I hit A, bro. But like, yeah, of course I'm gonna play more. You was working at the time, bro. You know what I'm saying? I had more time on my hands. You feel me, bro? So like, I'm gonna give you that too, bro. But I would say, bro, the minute I hit A, bro, the lobbies just felt easier, bro. Cause you had niggas actually trying to play the game properly instead of spamming Broly and big niggas and doing dumb shit, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah. So yeah, that was chill.
I fuck with niggas at A, bro. I felt like motherfuckers at A, they was a lot more easy.
Yeah,
I felt like a lot of them. But I also felt like a lot of them had like shitty connection too, so I was always
bro. No, it's the S niggas, bro, with shitty connection, bro. I swear the S niggas be cheating, bro. No bullshit. There's no reason. Bro, there's no reason 80% of the matches I get in S, if a nigga's S and higher, bro, they 3 bars or lower. Makes no fucking sense, bro. And I'm just lagging my ass off, bro. It's like they mastered that shit. They mastered shitty connection.
It be some niggas in S, bro, like before the lobby even start. Not even before, like right when the lobby start and I charge up, like my character's still standing there. He not even charging up. But then when he start charging up, they already like jumping and punching me. I'm
dead
like, bro,
ass, bro. Oh
like ain't even shit
God.
I can do at this point.
I can't stand them niggas. Don't get me started on them bitch ass laggy Yajirobe users, bro. That'd be the worst of them.
Yeah, bro.
That'd be the worst of them, bro. You gonna lag your ass off and fight me, bro, and then pop a sensu beam, man. Fuck you, bro. That shit. Think about that shit pissing me off now,
and then
bro.
That shit give him full health, bro.
Full health back, bro. You be beating that nigga ass.
Anyways, we can talk about something in another episode. But yeah, it's just like like I said, you know. So we finna get into life after college, and you already know. I'm gonna be like, ladies first. So you can go ahead and dive right into
Fuck
that.
you mean ladies first? Yo! Anyways, bro, his me head ass, bro.
I'm joking.
I'm gonna go first.
What was life after college for you, bro?
Life after college was that shit was depressing, bro. I ain't gonna lie, gang. That shit was hella depressing. Especially because I was in I was in a relationship that started deteriorating and shit, bro. It's like, man, bro. That shit was hectic, bro. Because it's like, y'all know, bro. I said this in the past episodes. My dream has always been this content shit, bro. And this content shit is not some easy shit to obtain. You feel me, bro? It takes a lot of time, dedication, bro. And you gotta stick to it. Even through your lows, bro. Even when you like drop a video that shit don't perform at all, bro. You gotta keep going, bro. You gotta keep going with consistency. You know what I'm saying? And like that take a mental tax, bro. And that also like makes you like when I say mental tax, it's not like feeling less about yourself, bro. Not in that sense, bro. It's more of the aspect of like, damn, you start to feel like, bro, every time I'm putting so much work into some shit, bro, and like I'm getting no results, bro. That's the mental tax. Like it's more of like draining. You feel me, bro? Like energy draining. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So like that always been my dream, bro. And like given the fact I was in a relationship, bro, it's like, all right, I gotta meet the needs of the relationships while following my dream, bro. While like doing this and that, like that shit was fucking with me, bro. So I was like, instead of like going full throttle and focusing on my content shit, I was more focusing on like getting a job that would be like stable for me, bro. And it's not like me talking about like, oh, I'm gonna go work at a warehouse or something, like something quick for like some bucks for a bit, bro, and stack up my bread. It was more of like, no, I need like a career job so I can get a crib with my girl, bro, and all this shit, bro. And that was like mentally taxing and shit, cause that was gonna cause me to be trapped in some shit I did not want to do in the first place. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Yep.
Yeah, bro. And so that was something I was like really battling with, because I was like, when I first got out of jobs, I got like this college, I got out this sales job, bro. This shit was terrible, bro. But I knew like if I stuck to that shit was gonna pay me good as fuck, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, you know what, bro? Let me do this shit. But like, part of me, that's not in my heart. That's not what I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I was conflicted with it, because like, I need to do this for the sake of my relationship. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, I want to do this content shit, bro. So it'll be times I'll be like damn near almost doing sleepless nights trying to like do content, and that like trying to look for editors to pay and shit just so I can have time and shit was not working out, bro. That was a whole slump of where like I just was not posting anything like content wise or just getting no new ideas and none. It was terrible for like my dreams and shit, bro. I wasn't like writing, I wasn't thinking of like anime ideas. I wasn't doing nothing towards my dream but chasing some bread for the sake of my relationship. And it was stupid, bro, because like I'm not gonna go too deep into my past relationship. I say it's stupid because like I had a whole conversation with my past partner about like how hard the shit was gonna be, because like I initially didn't really get into a relationship because like I'm gonna air this shit out I'm airing myself out. I initially didn't want to get into a relationship because like I knew how hard it was gonna be after college, and I'm just like, damn, bro, like I don't really want to like be
in that situation,
juggling both of them, bro. Like being in that situation, and then on top of that, put you in that situation that adds stress to you, because I know it's gonna be difficult, bro. But like, you know, when motherfuckers like in that little phase of like really like each other, bro, niggas say shit that both sides can't commit to. You know what I'm saying? So in my case, I'm saying like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna deal with it for the sake of you. In her case, she was saying like that shit not gonna happen.
It's okay.
And I'm gonna stick to it. Like it's okay. You know what I'm saying, bro? Realistically, bro, transparently, both was lies on both ends, bro. Because it's like we're human, bro. Shit happens, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? So no shade to Shorty. You know what I'm saying, bro? It's just that's what happened, bro. And like that became a toll on both of us, and our relationship just started deteriorating. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying, bro? But that was yeah, it happens, bro. That was part of the depression. But what hits more is like me being so lost during this time. Cause like I said, I was doing that sales job, bro. I kid y'all not, bro. That shit was so terrible, bro, that I was doing like training with no pay, but like it'd been cool if the training was like a week or something quick, you know what I'm saying, bro? But their form of training was, we're gonna drill this script into you, and we're gonna drill all these training regimens into you, bro. You gotta get in field and do all this training shit with like customers and stuff, and like and then they will profit off you, but you're not getting paid because that's technically training still, and you don't get out of training until they deem you worthy of being done with training, which I found stupid as fuck, bro. That don't make sense, because it's like I'm like, because their whole thing was, if you're not providing nothing for the company, then why would we pay you? But it's like, nigga, I'm giving you my time, my energy, bro, and I'm doing like these practices with actual customers bringing you profit. What the fuck you mean I'm not doing nothing for the company? You know what I'm saying? That's how stupid that shit sounded, bro. So it's like, that was taking a toll on me, and I'm like, I'm not getting paid for none of this shit, bro. I was in that bitch for almost 3 weeks straight, bro, not getting paid for none of this shit. I was just like, man, fuck this shit. I'm quitting this shit, bro. Like, yo, that's literally taking advantage of it, bro. Like dead ass, bro. They were literally taking advantage of all the new trainees, bro.
Go ahead, bro. Like, sales even exists as a job, bro. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, sales is so ass, bro. Like, that shit is. Sales is just generally like a shitty job. I really don't know how people get into it. I don't know how some people. I mean, like, I get it. Some people are good at it, but nah.
I mean, I get it. Like, if it's like, I take it like this, right? Because at the end of the day, if I stuck to that shit, yeah, that shit would have paid well, right? But at the same time, like, it gotta be for you, and you gotta like really want to do that. Like, that gotta be your lifestyle. You know what I'm saying, bro? Because if it's like, cause like one thing is really pissed me off. Like, there was a woman training with me, bro, and she had a kid and shit, and had to provide for her family. So she was juggling her job with that bullshit, and they just was like weeks on weeks on weeks. And she was there longer than me, bro. So it's like weeks on weeks on weeks. She's just not getting paid, bro. So it's like, niggas got responsibilities, bro, and you like taking advantage of their time.
But what was she new too?
She was like there a week before me, bro. So she was technically new, but it's like she was at that point, she would have been there a whole fucking month without getting paid, bro. That's the bullshit I'm talking about, bro. Yeah. So it's like, bro, it's like, that makes no fucking sense, bro. Of like, how you gonna take advantage of this person's time and energy of them wanting to truly like make good money in this job. You know you can make good money, but in the beginning stages, you taking advantage of them, and they're not getting paid at all when they working their ass off, bro. That's bullshit, bro. That's literally just taking advantage of somebody, bro. And then it blows me even more, because I found out more about the pay, and it's like, in order to get that full commission pay, right? You gotta fucking get them to buy the entire program, bro. So if they bought like a section of it or like half of it, you don't get that full payout, bro. Which is crazy. And they only show you the payout before tax, bro. They don't show you the payout like what you get taxed out that shit, bro. Yeah. So it's like, okay, you tell me like you advertise the shit as like, okay, the whole course cost 500, or if you get a sale, you get that 500, and it's like, okay, a normal person think, okay, we get that 500 before tax, so it's gonna be like probably 100 and some like after tax, bro. You get four something, bro, off one sale, bro. That sound good as fuck, right? And if you do a bunch of sales, that's nice. But it comes to find out, the normal rate in which people buy that shit is they buy like a fucking quarter of that shit, bro, and that's like 200 something. And so after tax, what you getting like low 200 to high 100 each sale, bro. Yeah. It's like, bro, y'all completely lied about that whole money profiting, bro. It's like that's to me, that's fake. Like, y'all people can be like, you know, that's marketing, that's the business, bro. That's fake advertisement, bro. That's bullshit, bro. Like, that's fucked. I think that shit should be illegal. I don't know if it is, bro. It probably is, bro, and they just getting away with it. But I genuinely think that shit should be illegal. That's fucked up, bro. Cause it's like, you brand yourself as something that you're not, bro. At that point, bro. You push
how they
something
use
that
their
you're
words,
not.
bro. Like,
yeah, you're right, bro. That's why it's not illegal, because it's like they're using their words a certain way to get away with this shit, bro. But it's like, you look at that that application and you like, damn, bro, this shit sounds so good, and then you get into it and you're like, bro, this shit is terrible.
And it's something totally different.
Yeah, it's something completely different.
That's why that's why like now that when I like, you know, even when I was going to the job I had now, bro, I was real cautious about this, like the stuff I asked. And even too, like now that I'm here, bro, like it was still some stuff that like they told me that like the way they worded it made it sound better than it actually is. That like now I'm like, wow, like, you know, really, like I like the job now, but it's still kind of like stuff like that pissed me off, because one of the main things I was talking about was like my pay, because from my old job to now, like I took like a big ass pay cut, bro. And I was telling them I want to, like, I ain't really tell them to match my exact price from like my last job. But I was like, you know, let me get somewhere close to there. So I was like, oh, let me like, I'm like, let me request like, we're gonna say just like 57,000 for example. It wasn't actually that, but I'm just saying. I was like, let me get 57,000, and then they came back and they was like, we'll see what we can do. And then so they called me back and they was like, well, we can't, you know, get you to 57,000, but with your overtime, like, you know, if you were to like, we can add that to like your overtime pay, or I think like, and I guess like the way it works is like if you like work overtime, you get paid a different dollar per, you know, dollar hourly than your normal one is. Yeah. And then so in my head, when you say it like that, you know, I'm like, oh, then, you know, there must be like pretty much a lot of overtime, because he was like, yeah, like if you want to hit this number, you'll just, you know, just have to work overtime. And then so when I start, bro, I asked my supervisor, I was like, yeah, so how often does like overtime usually like happen and blah blah blah. My supervisor goes, he was like, well, it's not really, like, you know, it just depends on like what you're doing, depends on the day, blah, blah, blah. So it's I'm thinking it's just like something that like I'm like, oh, I want overtime, like, you know,
you can just go up, ask, be like, let me get overtime.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. And I've been here for 5 months, bro. I had not worked overtime. Not once.
That's crazy, bro. That's
and it's so crazy. and even too though, it also made me think, because I'm like, why I need to work overtime to make the amount that I specifically like want, right? Exactly. Like why I gotta stay there like an extra like hour, 2 hours to make that, you know? That means I'm getting there. I'm waking up at 6 o'clock, getting there at 8. I'm already leaving at 5. So you telling me I gotta wake up at 6 o'clock, get there at 8, and then like leave at 6 or 7? Bro, it get dark literally as soon as I, like, no, bro. Yeah, like, bro. And that's why I'm saying like America, like the work society is so shit, bro. But we could talk about that another day.
So shit, bro. But yeah, so that was my experience with that dumbass sales job, bro. That shit was so terrible, bro. And like I will go more detail, like, you know, like if I we'll pick a time to just like do like another story time, bro. And that's gonna be one of my stories. I'll tell the whole spiel, bro. I'm gonna air that company. Fuck that company, bro. Air them niggas out, bro. That shit blew the fuck out of me, bro. But yeah, that was my experience with that terrible company, bro. And then after that, bro, I was chilling, doing my YouTube shit, bro. But like, obviously, bro, like everybody, they wanna stack up their bread to like to save up, you know what I'm saying? Just to even just have bread in your pocket, you know what I'm saying, bro? So I decided like, okay, fuck it, bro. I'm doing my YouTube shit, bro. Let me do something simple. I thought was simple. Let me be a mail carrier, bro. I can do the test. I can pass that shit, bro. And they looking for carriers in my area. So I'm like, you know what, bro? That's chill as hell, bro. Cause that means I'ma just go put some mail in people's mailboxes, bro. Chill, do my routes, come back, and then do what's it called, bro? And then come and do my YouTube shit, bro. I couldn't have it wrong, yo. I got more respect for mail carriers now, bro. That shit's crazy, bro. Like that business is crazy, bro. And I'm not gonna say mail carrier job as a whole is a terrible job. I just think it was the branch I was at, like the area I was at, that made it terrible, bro. Because these people were toxic, unorganized, bro, and decided to truly take advantage of their assistant carriers, bro. And that's where that's the position I was at. If you don't know, you gotta be an assistant carrier for 2 years in order to become like an official carrier, bro. So that's how that shit worked. So that's what made it even more annoying, bro. Because my area, bro, what they do is, knowing I'm like new to routes and shit, they assign me like a whole route, and then if somebody else don't finish their route, bro, they'd be like, oh, you gotta go back out and then finish their route. But it's like, nigga, they the normal carrier, they should be finishing their damn route. Why do I gotta go back out and finish their shit, bro? And it's to the point to where, like, I kid you not, bro, they have you working like the normal time you're supposed to be working is 6 days a week, bro, and you have 1 day off, bro. But since they put in their contract, bro, which was, this is why you always read the contract, bro. Always read your contracts, bro. Since they put in their contract, bro, they can work you 365 days, bro, without a day off, bro. But then they use that as a bench to be like, oh, we like, in all honesty, we can work you all year and not have to give you a day off because it'll state in the contract. But we give you leeway and give you a day off, bro. They use that as like leverage. Be like, oh, we give you a day off, so you should be grateful for that shit type shit. It's like, no, bitch. What the fuck wrong with you, bro? No, bro. No, bro. No, I dead ass, bro.
You telling me I should be grateful that you give me 1 day off?
Yes,
if
bro.
You want me to function?
Yes,
I need
bro.
at least 2 to 3, bro.
Yes, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. And don't get me started, bro, because these shifts, like the shifts, sometimes they'd be good. So like on a good day, and when I say a good day is when like there's no mail, bro. So like on a Saturday, bro, when it's rarely any mail, bro, and like it's not holiday season, bro, like when it's literally like rarely no mail, bro, it'll be like a 7-8 hour shift, bro. A normal fucking shift, bro, and that's a good day, bro. On a really good day, bro, when it's like you just like far off of any holiday season, bro, like I'd say the perfect time is like say it's like fall, bro, October, bro. That's when I started, bro. That's when the days were like really good, bro. It's warm outside, bro. No mail is coming, bro, because everybody getting ready for like Thanksgiving, Christmas and shit, bro. And then Halloween is like there, but it's not close yet, bro. It's like the good middle spot, bro. And it's like no mail at all, no packages, bro. So like that those days like would be like 4 to 5 hours, bro. That's chill as fuck, bro. Like that range of 4 to 5 hours to 8, bro. That's chill as hell, bro. I shit. If they was giving me 8-hour shifts every day, bro, I'd be chill as fuck. I wouldn't even complain at all, bro. But it's the fact that if you don't hit that, if you're not in that sweet spot, bro, and it's like holiday season, or it's just like a normal mail day, bro, I kid you not, bro, I was doing 10 to 12-hour shifts damn near every fucking day, bro. And like that takes a toll on your body, bro. Because I worked at Amazon before, and it's like Amazon shifts for 10 hours, bro. That 10 hours is pretty rough, but it's like the good thing about Amazon, you do 4 days on your shifts, right? And you do 3 days off, bro. So it's like they give you time to break, they give you time to rest, bro. They give you time to be with your family. That shit wants you to do every single day, 8 to 12 hours, bro, 6 days a week. And sometimes I don't even get that day off. Sometimes I was working fucking 9 days straight, bro. No bullshit, bro. And that's when holiday season was there. 8-9 days straight, because they talking about, oh, we need carriers, but the carriers that been there with the routes get to take the days off, bro, and call off, bro. That's bullshit, bro. It's like, if y'all really need niggas to run the route, bro, why do they get to like consistently call days off, and then I gotta pick up the slack, bro? And it's not like there was a bunch of assistant mail carriers, bro. There was just me, this one girl, and this other dude, bro, and we was the only assistant carrier, so we had to pick up all the slack, bro. That's why our shit was crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you keep doing that, then like people who like the work is getting tossed on to, they ain't gonna want to fucking do shit. Like
exactly,
they don't want to be there.
Exactly, bro. Man. And that's exactly why I say I'm not gonna say the job in general is terrible, bro, because I genuinely just think it was the spot I was at, bro. Because like I seen other I traveled to other departments to like help and shit, bro, and they had shit ton of carriers. It's just like they area was just large, so they need extra help sometimes. You know what I'm saying, bro? I go to their shit. Route chill as hell, bro. They not giving me no extra shit. It's just like, okay, I need you to do this route today. Run that route, you get to go home, bro. Chill shit, bro. And then that's how it should be, bro.
But like that also could be. Don't let it deceive you, because it could have been because like since you wasn't like really one of their workers, like yeah, you like they worker, but you're not from like the office. You know what I mean?
Oh no, we can't do that, bro. Because there was another shitty one I went to that's close to here, bro. That's the ones close to here. It's a shitty one that I went to that was close to here, bro. That they gave me a long ass route. That like, keep in mind, bro, this is not even an area I live in, so obviously I'm not gonna know the route, right? And like this was like this is a rich white people area, bro. I'm gonna keep it real, bro. It's a rich ass area. So like the houses was big, so like all the lanes and the blocks were long as fuck, bro. Like long as hell. So like they wanted me to do this route, and they say, oh, this route takes 6 hours, bro. But I'm walking this route. I'm like, bro, this route like will minimum take like the whole shift, right? Like 8 hours, bro. So it's like, okay, maybe they say 6 hours to give you that 2 hour leeway, bro. I'm walking this route not knowing this shit, bro. And then keep in mind, bro, they called me over after I was like in the middle of doing a route in my area. So like I'm already 2 hours behind, bro. I'm in that bitch like 9 p.m. at night, walking routes in the dark, bro. Only halfway done, bro, of how long that route was, bro. And then she gon' and then the manager over there, the supervisor over there gonna call me talking about she want me to take some more shit out, bro. I'm like, nigga, it's 9 o'clock. What the fuck you mean? I'm like, no, bro. I'm not doing that shit, bro. What you mean? I'm like, I'm not even done with this shit. Yeah, bro, like this shit blows me, bro.
Go get a truck and drive that shit yourself, gang.
Yes, bro. And then what blows me is the supervisors can do that, bro, because all the supervisors were past carriers, bro. So y'all know these fucking routes, bro. So if you need that route to be done, bro, get your ass up, bro. Have somebody take your spot real fast and go do that shit yourself, bro. Or call somebody else out. Like, bro, why are you telling somebody that's not even calling somebody that you know not even back done with the route, saying you gotta take this shit out when you get back? That don't make sense to me, bro. Tell the nigga that's already in the building to do that shit, bro. Like, what? But like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's not. That's why when you was like, bro, maybe it's just because you're not they worker. Like, no, when niggas need help, they're gonna ask for help, bro.
They try to take advantage.
Yeah, they take advantage of you. And the only reason why they always in that situation, bro, and I was studying these niggas, is because the niggas that they choose to have supervisors over there, that to run the shit over there, are extremely disorganized, bro. And they don't know how to set the day up, bro. And so that falls back on everybody. So everybody's delayed, bro, and they have extra mail coming in. It's like, oh my God, what do I do? Oh, just pass it on the carrier assistance, bro. That's what they do. It's so stupid, bro. But when I went to a department like in I don't live here, so I'm gonna say this area, bro, because I went there and they good as to like Downers Grove, bro. The mail office over there, so organized, bro. So simple, so smooth, bro. Got a lot of workers, bro, and like and it seems like they got a lot of carriers because they carriers don't fucking quit because they not taking advantage of them niggas, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro?
They treat them right.
Yeah, and also like I'ma also go as you say, it could be because I only went there once, bro. So it could have just been a good day. But at the same time, bro, that's an experience that made me be like, you know what, bro, I can't like hold this job at such a shitty degree just because like my department is bad. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Right.
So I'm not gonna shit on that job, but I would say, bro, the area I'm in, terrible. Yeah, that was bad. It sounded
like they was working your ass, bro.
They was working.
Cause I remember every time I got on the game, bro, I'm like, where's Xavier at? Is that asleep?
Yeah, bro. I try to get on, talk to y'all for a bit. It's like, nah, I need to go to bed, bro.
Yeah.
And it'd be sometimes where it'd be like, I'll be calling CJ, bro, cause like, just so y'all know, like the place is around the corner, bro. So it's like, it was no point of me like driving, bro, like driving myself, bro, cause it'd be like, I drive myself, bro. Damn, what if somebody need the car? I got the car. It's like, it's around the corner, bro. It's whatever. So I just have my brother drop me off. You know what I'm saying, bro? So like, I'll be calling CJ like fucking 11, 12, bro, like, oh yeah, I'm ready to come home, bro. And that's when my day will end, bro. It's like, bro, and I come home, bro. We'll smoke. I go to bed, bro. That's how my day always ends.
And then
bro.
What? You had to wake up and then be back in like
bro.
What?
Bro, actually waking up wasn't bad, bro, because my shifts are supposed to start at 10, bro. So I wake up at 9, bro. Brush my teeth and shit, bro. Shower if I need to, bro. Dip out, bro.
But even still, bro, like coming home at 11 or like 12, bro.
Yeah, bro.
You go to sleep. You know, you only get 9 hours. Like you literally come home, smoke, probably eat, go to sleep. You know, smoke, go to eat. You smoke, shower, eat. You know all that shit, and then go to sleep. And you literally waking up to, you know, same exact shit, bro.
Yeah, over like you get like that was my biggest problem with it, bro. Cause you know me, bro. If I don't like some shit, I ain't gonna fucking do it, bro. I stand on that shit, bro. I don't care how much I struggle, bro. I'm just not gonna do that shit if I'm not vibing with it, bro. That's just me, bro. That's just the type of person I am, bro. So it's like the fact that like I'll wake up, bro, like have no free time to myself. I just gotta eat, breathe, and sleep this job, bro, just to make some money, bro. Hell no, that's not for me, bro. That's not for me, bro. And keep in mind, bro, it wasn't even like I can go in there and it's like, oh, that's people I can talk to. That's chill as fuck, bro. I can catch up with them, bro. I can hang out with them. No, like niggas in that bitch was rude as hell, bro. To the point that I wanted to steal off some niggas, bro. Dead ass, bro. So it's like
that's real, bro.
It's like, bro, it's like it's no point of even dealing with that shit, bro. It's like I'd rather go to a fucking different job that paid less with a better environment than deal with that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that was bullshit, bro. And I'm telling you, bro, all that shit was just that was adding on to my depression spiral and shit, bro. Like it was not fun. It was not fun at all after college, bro. But I will say I take those experiences in a better light because they actually like shape me more of like the person I am. It makes me more like open to doing like the shit I like, and not just because like, oh damn, I need to do this because this future fear or this future fear, bro. Yeah, or somebody telling me. It's like, no, it's like nigga, if you don't like it, it's as simple as like, I'm gonna keep it real, bro. And people might hate that I said it. It's genuinely as simple as, nigga, if you don't like it, don't do it, bro.
Don't do it.
Because there's different ways to make money, bro. Yeah, some people might have situations where it's like, okay, I need this certain amount of money because I got responsibilities. Then it's like, okay, you gotta do what you gotta do, bro. But it's always at the end of the day, you got the choice. So why you doing this, bro? You better be looking for a alternative, bro, that's better than this. You know what I'm saying? If you truly hate it, bro. Yep. And like, don't be that person that's like, man, I gotta do this because like I got my responsibilities. Like, okay, I get that, but you better be looking for an alternative to get you out this shit, bro. Even if it's a different job that pay the same, but just a better environment, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yep. You better be looking for that alternative, bro. I'm truly fucking sick of hearing that excuse of like, I have to do this, bro. You don't have to. Maybe in that situation you are now, you gotta deal with it for a certain time, but you dealing with it doesn't mean you have to stick to that shit forever, bro. Dead ass, bro. And I'm so sick of that mentality of like, oh, I gotta do this. There's no other better option. Nigga, there's always a different option, bro. You'll never know what's the better option unless you try that different option. You know what I'm saying? Niggas just don't want to leave that option because they comfortable with it and they know it's consistent. You know what I'm saying? They know that shit consistent and they comfortable with it. So it's like, you know what? Even if I don't like it, I might as well stay with it. That's stupid as fuck. Just keep it real with y'all. Yep. That's dumb as hell, bro. It's like you gonna ruin your mental because it's like you comfortable. And like just because you comfortable doesn't mean it's healthy. Exactly. That makes sense, bro. That's my takeaway on that, bro. But I'm a pass the mic to you, bro. Before we fuck around and pass an hour again, bro. Let's get your side of this shit, bro. We're gonna have to continue this the next episode.
A whole bunch of the shit you were saying, bro. Like I agree. Like, and I think it was real hard for me too, cause like at high key, bro. Cause in my internship, bro. Cause for people that don't know, my first company out of college that I worked for was also the company I interned with, which I also was working with part time for like my last 2 years in college. And so, like when I was interning there, like I high key was like, dang, like, you know, coming into like a nice building, you know, like every day working and getting like my money. And like obviously like at the time I was getting 18 an hour, but I knew that like once I graduated it was gonna be more than that. I'm like, dang, like I could get used to this, right? Mm-hmm. And I didn't realize how wrong I would have been, bro. like literally this is how quick everything happened, bro. So we graduated on a Saturday. My ass left to Nebraska because that's where I was moving. They was moving me out there. My ass left on a fucking Wednesday, like literally 3 days after I graduated. And like the whole like story time of me getting there was crazy. We'll probably go into that another day. But it was hikey kind of shitty too, bro. I ain't even gonna cap because like they offered me a decent, like they pay me well, bro. Like they pay me really well. And I literally I was working with truck drivers, specifically like the newer guys that got hired, like the trainees. So I was like their manager and stuff, bro. So they was paying me $60,000, bro. Yeah, like they was paying me, and I was like, damn, I only really gotta manage like a couple of drivers, and I was like that ain't bad. The only little did I know it was I ain't really like I like the pay. I don't think I like the job per se, but the job wasn't hard for me. But I also think it was like certain coworkers that just made the job unpleasant, bro.
It's always some damn coworkers, bro.
Yes, bro. Like trust me, bro. Like this dude, he was one of them dudes just like he been with the company since like the company like damn near started, bro. Like before I was even born, bro. And he like dude wasn't really in a leadership position, but like every time like something like I don't want to say he wouldn't micromanage me, but the thing was I had two roles in the job. So I was a coordinator for one and a manager for the other. So I really got to like the way my team was formatted, we had two coordinators plus me, and then I think we had like 7 or 8 managers, plus me. So I was able to do both, and both roles corresponded with each other. So if there was something that the managers needed the coordinators to do, I could do it because I had access to like both roles. So every time like I try to do something, like say like somebody ready to get off the truck in like Atlanta or some shit, like I could authorize that myself because I'm damn near the coordinator, I could do that. And then bro behind me, bro, like Devon, like make sure you telling me you got to go through me with all this and yada 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 blah blah blah. I'm like, bro, I've been in this role for 2 years, bro. Like I know the process, how to do this crap. And like so like he would always just try, like he would always like oh no, you gotta tell me, or like no, I have to blah blah blah. Like it was always like, and every time I didn't tell him, because I'm like, I'll tell my supervisor, and she's like, well, I'm telling you to do, like, basically keep doing what I'm doing, because like she was like, what's his face, I ain't gonna say his name, but she was like, what's his face, like he's so used to being in like a manager spot that he just has to understand that like that's not his role, and if he keeps doing it, just let me know. And it was crazy, bro, because the other coordinator, bro, I asked him, I specifically tested this out. I asked him, I was like, so let's say if like, one of my drivers is, coming back to like, one of the terminals, are you cool with me authorizing? He's like, yeah, I don't care. I was like, and it was crazy because he's been there. That one's been there longer than the other dude.
What?
And yes, bro. And so he was like, as long as you just don't like, he's like, as long as you authorize him right, you make sure to get the message first. He's like, you go ahead, sign him off. He was like, it's better when you do it anyway, so you don't gotta waste time sending me an email. Like, yeah. I fucked with him. He cool. And when they laid me off, he actually was checking in on me, but I'll get to that later. But Hecky, bro, like just transitioning, like I didn't realize how hard everything was gonna hit me, bro. Because in college, I'm so used to like college, it was like stressful and overwhelming because I was doing so many activities and stuff. But I like the stuff that was keeping me busy in college. I was like, yeah, I get to go to class because class was only probably like 2 or 3 hours out the day. Like you wasn't really in class for that long. But then I'm always with my friends. I'm always like bowling, doing something I like, and like bowling, like I'm on the team. I don't gotta pay for that shit. Like I'm always smoking with my friends. Just chill, just doing something, dance club. In the rec, working out, something, bro. When I after college, my ass I worked Tuesday through Saturday, and Saturday I got to work from home. But Tuesday through Saturday, 7 to 5, bro. And it felt, bro, dog. And it sucked too, cause I hate waking up early, bro. I'm so bad at waking up early. So I literally wake up at 6:30, and like my job was only like 15 minutes away from where I stayed. But like, I wake up at 6:30. I didn't leave the house until 6:55. I was not getting to that bitch until like 7:20, bro. 7:20, bro. It got to a point where I didn't care anymore, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
And when January came, I was like, yeah, I can't keep doing this like 7 to 5 shit. I can't keep working for like other people, yada yada yada. And me and my girlfriend at the time, she's still my girlfriend, but me and my girlfriend, we were talking about we were still long distance, so we were like talking about like if I was gonna move to Ohio, if she was gonna come to like Nebraska or whatever. And so we came up with me moving to Ohio. So like during that time, I say like January, February, and like March-ish, I've been looking for jobs because I'm like, I don't want to, because I was under a certain contract that said like if I left, which was crazy because so since they helped me move, they made me sign a contract, or they make me, but they strongly advised that if I wanted the money to help move, I had to sign a contract saying that if I left the company within a year, then I'd have to pay them back the $3,000 that they gave me to help me move. And I was like, all right, cool, whatever. Bro, damn. They laid me off before the year even ended. That was crazy, bro. Wait, but I'm jumping the story. Yeah, I'm jumping,
bro.
So here's the thing. So I'm gonna first start off by saying I didn't like waking up at waking up at 6 because like I just can't wake up that early. 7 to 5, bro. Your day is all, bro. Like I couldn't schedule doctor's appointment. I couldn't do anything because the only time I had shit to do was shit on Monday. But I don't want to waste one of my days off like running all this errands and shit, bro. Like.
Yep.
Everything closed at damn near 5, bro. Everything important, you know what I'm saying? So I work 7 to 5. And then I work out, and I didn't even really enjoy working out. I just wanted to do it just to, so I'm still still in like some type of shape. But it'd be times like I get to the gym, bro, and I literally do like 2 squats, and I'm like, I don't feel like being.
That's funny as hell, bro.
Bro, I'm dead serious, cause like I be at work for so long, and I'm just sitting there staring at the screen on the phone all day, for 5 days a week, bro. And I'm like, yeah, like no. And then I go home and I work out for another 30 to 40 minutes. And you telling me that's more time on my day, and then I gotta go home and cook? That's another like 2 to 3. By the time I'm done with everything, bro, I'm watching one TV episode, and I'm going back to sleep, doing this shit again. I was like, I cannot live like this, bro.
Yeah, bro. The shit is draining, bro. It drains you so bad that you like start hyper fixating on time, bro. And that'd be the worst of it,
dog.
man.
Dog, like literally, I was like, and I didn't process that like in college, I'm doing everything I love. I'm doing dance, bowling, hanging out with my friends, and I'm all the stuff that I'm doing, like going to like events and stuff. It's stuff that I enjoy doing. I didn't, but when I was when I moved to Nebraska, I ain't know nobody. At one point I thought my neighbors were stalking me. I ain't know nobody. Yeah, bro, that's another story. But I ain't know nobody, bro. Like my girlfriend was in Columbus. All my friends was back in either Illinois or back at college, and I was working damn near. I was at work 10 hours 10 hours a day. So it was so draining, bro. So literally in January, I talked to my stepmom friend because I was like, I want to start knowing how to like come up with passive income and stuff. So he gave me a really good talk, and I was telling him, I really don't know what I want to do. I just know I don't want to work in corporate America for the rest of my life, and I want to make passive income. And then so he told me how to do it. So I got my steps set up, and so I have my storage account, and I'm sending money, portions of my check from my storage account to like that, or sending a portion of my checks to my storage account. So like every time I get paid, I got a certain amount that go in there. So like when I build up enough money, I can put it down on an asset, and then just kind of start doing what I want to do from there. But so now I'm trying to go into real estate. But like I think the way that he told me, he was like, yeah, bro, like you was just like me, fresh out of college, you didn't want to work for nobody else. So how are you gonna start? Like, what are you gonna do to like get off this path? And then he basically just gave me a whole life lesson, bro, that school didn't even teach me. And I'm like, why didn't I know this before? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so after I had that talk with him, I'm kind of like set on my path now, and I know that like even though I'm still in corporate America right now, I'm not like, this is obviously, I think the job I have now is I want it to be like the last job that I have working for someone else. So I'm obviously like stay here as long as I can and have this job help me get to where I want to be. But like after this job, I want to be like my own boss, doing my own stuff. But after I had that talk with my stepmom's friend, I was looking up jobs in Ohio because I already knew I was moving and stuff. And the place that I'm staying at now, they were like, well, if you get a new job, we actually couldn't accept you because we need you to actually like be here for you have to be with your current company for 3 months before, just so we know, like I think it's just like some stuff with like they had college students graduating, getting a job, but then losing that job instantly, that they were like, well, we want you to have that. So I was like, all right, cool. So I was like, I told my girlfriend, I was like, babe, like I'm gonna just have to tell them I'm a transfer. And she was like, the worst they could say is either yes or no, and we'll figure it out from there. So I told my job that I was going to transfer, or that I was going to move to Ohio. And they were like they have a terminal in Ohio. It just so happened to be an hour away from where I'm at. And so I kind of planned all of this, to be honest, because my supervisor was pregnant and she was gonna go on maternity leave soon. So I really told her last minute, and I was like, I don't want to quit, but I'm also moving to Ohio. And then so she ran it up with her boss and all this other stuff, and we came up with like a schedule. So I was gonna work. I was actually supposed to transfer out here, move down here and then transfer to like the the Ohio terminal, the one that they have down here. Yeah. And it was so crazy because I got everything set up. I talked to Todd. I was like, in May, my last day was May 16th. So May 15th or 14th, I talked to Todd. I was like, yeah, thanks for approving the me to transfer to Springfield. Like, I know you guys want everybody in office, but this is just something that and that I'm gonna need to do. And he was like, yeah, like no problem. Glad I could be of help. Blah blah blah, yada yada yada. Literally Friday, bro. My coworker come over. She's like, Devon, stop working right now. And I'm like, what you mean? She was like, we're all about to get let go. And my heart dropped, bro. I'm like, I said, excuse me? And I thought she was joking, bro. But I know that coworker, she not the type to joke like that. And I look around at everybody's face, bro. Everybody looked like they knew some shit was happening. I'm like, damn, bro. So best believe, same dude I talked to just a couple days ago, thank you for the opportunity. Same dude brought us in the room, was like, yup, we're gonna let you guys go. And I said, dog, you couldn't have told me this shit 2 days ago?
No,
now I feel stupid, bro. Now I feel stupid. And I'm like, everything was just and at this moment, this is where I was like, niggas really do not give a fuck about you, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Do not, because I had my apartment picked out, bro, based off of the rent that I was making at that job, right? Bro, my last day in the office was the day they let me go. My whole team threw a going away party for me, bro. And I was like, after the meeting, I was like, I guess we're all going away. I'm trying to make the fucking the move, right? Bro, but they let me go that same day, bro. So literally, I mean, at least they made me work the whole day. I got there at 7 and then I was literally out that bitch at 10, bro. And then they was trying to walk me out. Nigga, the fuck I look like being walked out after you.
That shit would have got me hot, bro. What they think you a kid, nigga?
He was like, wait. He was like, wait, wait here. I'll collect your badge and, gather you all together and walk out. I took that bag up, put that shit in my desk, and walked out the building. Bro, it was so annoying, too, because literally, that Friday was my last day. I had to pack and then leave Nebraska by Monday. And I was just like, damn. And it felt so weird, bro, because I'm like, I had a, literally had a job lined up, now I'm going home, so that whole week, the week after May 16th, I was gonna spend stay at home because my brother was graduating that week, and I was gonna stay at home, and then that Friday, I was gonna come to Columbus, and start, and then I was gonna start working in the Ohio terminal, and on the Monday after, so I left Nebraska on a Monday. Then I would have left Illinois on that Friday, and then that following Monday I would have started at Warner if I was still hired. And then so everything took a turn. Obviously, I went home and I didn't have work, so I was just at home, just hanging out with my family. But it just felt weird, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Unemployment took damn near a whole month to hit, and I'm only getting $400, and I'm in a whole new apartment, bro. Building this shit, buying stuff. I got 2 cats, bro.
Damn,
I got loans and shit. Yeah, bro, I'm a little sick, but yeah, bro. At that moment, I realized I'm like, damn, niggas really do not give a fuck about you, bro.
They don't. Yeah.
I ain't never been unemployed, bro. So I was just shocked. I was like, the fuck, bro, and I couldn't even enjoy it, bro, because I was broke. My girlfriend was paying for damn near everything, so, and every time I pitched money in, bro, I was the appointment check hit on Tuesday, gave me $400, that shit was all gone by fucking midnight. You know what I'm saying, bro? And what also made it worse was we started paying for our cruise, so I had to hurry up and find a job, bro.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Yeah, bro. I definitely, if I didn't have my cruise and had to pay it off, I think I would have negotiated my way, like the job I have now, a lot differently. But I can go a little bit more into detail, you know, how like being laid off was. But I ain't never been laid off, and it was a struggle, bro. But point is, life after college was not. It was rough, bro. It was real depressing. It was real, you know. It took a lot of realizations for, you know, some stuff to, you know, to hit me and like just kind of figure out what I want to do and where I want to be in my life. I can say now I'm happily with my girlfriend and my 2 cats. Shout out to my fraternity brother for, you know, helping me land this job.
Shout out to that
Victor. Yeah, shout out Victor. That's he a real one for real. He always helping me at anything, bro. But it was just fucked up. It was just fucked up, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I think this is a good spot to call the episode, gang.
For sure. I think so. I agree, because I'm coughing up a storm over here and I can't stop.
Yeah, you need to get a cough drop, bro. Drink some water, bro. Drink some water, bro.
I literally just had a cough drop too, bro. I literally just had it. Yeah, it is time for me to take my medicine too. So,
all right, y'all. This is a great episode, bro. We gonna go into more detail about our life after college some more. We gonna continue this in the next episode, and we gonna start off with Devon this time, bro, because I'll be yapping up a storm and taking up so much time, bro. My fault.
It's alright, bro. We both be yapping. We both be yapping, bro. It's alright.
Yeah, but the next episode we gonna start off with Devon, bro. He gonna get more into life after college, bro, and his experience getting laid off at that bitch ass company, bro. Fuck that company.
Fuck them niggas.
And yeah, bro, we gonna take it from there, bro. Without further ado, thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you everybody for watching this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video with your friends. It's been your boy Cool Breeze. It's been your boy
Rowze. Let's get it.
That's it, and we out of here.
Hey.